Welcome to Vollrath University. I'm Chef Rich. It's time to go over the basic startup and operation of our soft serve freezer. Okay, the very first thing we want to do is make sure that it's been assembled correctly. The important points to look at are the front hold down clamps, make sure they're secure. The retaining screws are in place. We also want to make sure the plunger operates correctly and it's in the down position. Next, we want to make sure that we sanitize this machine. To sanitize the machine, we recommend using a product called Sterasheen. Okay, make sure you use this product according to the manufacturer's instructions. You want to pour the product in the machine and let it sit contacting the food surfaces for a minimum of 5 minutes. Then you want to fully drain the product, and again, make sure the plunger is in the down position before you add the mix. After we add the mix, we want to turn the machine on and follow the instructions on the screen. Okay, it's time to add some mix. So we'll turn the machine on, we'll unlock the cover, remove the top, and we'll fill with the product. Now on the front keypad, we'll start the augers, and then we're going to set it to the product type that we have and let the machine freeze. Okay, now let's go over the basic keypad operation. Okay, so you can see the keyboard indicates now, the display is saying that we are ready to serve. So let's look at some of the functions then of the keypad. To access the menu, we'll press the menu button in and hold it for a second, and we're now in the keyboard mode. To access the keyboard menu, we'll hit the arrow button once. It's showing that the keyboard is active. If we would like to make it inactive or disabled or locked, press the up or down button, it's disabled. If we press the menu button again, now the control shows in the upper right corner that little triangle telling us that the keyboard is inactive. So now let's go back in by pressing menu. We're in the keyboard mode. Let's enable the keyboard again. Now we're back at the main menu. Next function on the menu is the date. Again, to enter the date function, we press the arrow. The date is displayed, the day of the month, the year. We can scroll to the right by pressing the diamond button. Now we're in the month. Now we're in the year. If we'd like to change those functions, we use the up or down arrows. Let's go back then to the menu, onto the time function. Time, very similar. Current time in military time. If you want to move to the next minutes, you press the diamond. Again, exit that, back to main menu. The night mode. Now this is the defrost mode, so by pressing the arrow button, we can see now the time that we want the defrost function to turn on, or the unit to actually go into the defrost mode, is set to 2200 hours. That's 10 p.m. Using the diamonds again, we can move now to the minutes, or then we can go now to the time that we want the defrost function to turn off, and actually the unit will then go back into operation mode to freeze down the product. So continue hitting diamonds, getting over to minutes. To exit this feature, get back to the menu, press the arrow. Next feature on the menu, TLI. Now this is the temperature mode. Access this by pressing the arrow again, and here we can turn up or down the temperature in the tank. The tank is now set to 25.3 degrees Fahrenheit. We can increase that or decrease that by the buttons. So we'll change that to 25.5. Exit back out into the menu. Now this is the counter function. The counter functions we talked about earlier. Each time that the handle is depressed, it does count how many portions we've served. So we've served 2 portions. If we'd like to clear this and get it back to 0, press and hold in the diamond button for several seconds. This will go back to 0. Let's leave it there and we'll just go back to the menu, onto the next feature. The tank temperature, this is simply a display. This simply tells you by pressing the arrow, this is the current temperature of the tank. It is not adjustable from this setting. Again, just to indicate the temperature. Next feature, service. The service menu is inaccessible at this point. For information on how to adjust the features in the service menu, please call our technical service department. Okay, so one other thing we'd like to cover at this point. Let's talk about a situation where if you don't want the unit to go into the defrost mode at the same point every day, you have different hours throughout the week, and you don't want it to turn on and off at the same time, we can do this manually. So from the main screen, simply hit the diamond button once, and the machine is now in night mode manually. So this will allow then the product to thaw and it will maintain the product at the proper temperature. So the next day when you want it to go back in and make soft serve, simply hit the diamond once, twice, and now you can see we're back in to the serving mode. Okay, we're at that point. We're going to dispense the product. So to dispense product, place your cup underneath, pull the handle down, watch as the product fills the chamber, raise the handle, and there you have it. For more information on anything you've seen here today, consult your manual or see us online at vollrath.com. Enjoy.